Hey Jude, arrangement notes. I was just 5 years old when my parents divorced. Shortly thereafter, Uncle Paul, McCartney that is, wanting to comfort me in the wake of this news, began singing Hey Jules on a drive out to visit Mum and I. That spark of inspiration soon developed into the Beatles song Hey Jude. He changed the name from Jules to Jude because he thought it sonically worked better. Though I didn't realize the song was about me until many years later, I feel a profound gratitude for the sentiment behind it to this day. In these original arrangement notes, Paul breaks down the structure of Hey Jude into 5 distinct sections, with instruments and vocal parts specified. Adorned with his random doodles and drawings, the document offers a rare glimpse into the mind of one of the greatest songwriters of our time, as he created a song that will live on for generations to come.
Afghan Coat from Magical Mystery Tour. I was only 4 years old when Dad frequently wore this colourful Afghan coat on the set of the film Magical Mystery Tour. I was there, but being so young, my memories are somewhat faded and impressionistic at this point. Sharing this piece of Lennon history is a great pleasure for me. I hope you enjoy its vibrant past and the novelty of what has become an iconic fashion memory. Gibson Les Paul guitar copy. I was 10 years old. I'd just started to learn to play the guitar at school with my friend Justin Clayton. We put a band together and played some classic rock and roll songs at the end of the year in school. Songs by Chuck Berry like Roll Over Beethoven, which in fact was the first time I had ever played live. I had a friend record the show from the side of the stage on one of the early silver Sony Walkmans, which Dad had given me for Christmas, along with the Les Paul copy. I sent the cassette tape to Dad to show him I was following in his footsteps. In my eyes at that time, this was the most beautiful guitar I'd ever seen, and to this day I cherish it with the fondest of memories. I played it all the time back then, possibly even wrote a few songs on it too. I've never used it on any of my albums or performed with it in public, but you never know. Maybe one day. This NFT allows me to share a small part of it with someone who can appreciate the sacrosanct nature of a father's encouraging gift to his son, and appreciate the aesthetic of a beautiful instrument. Cape from Help. The time on set that the Beatles spent filming the movie Help was by all accounts very light-hearted. Though I was too young to remember it, my mum joined Dad when he was on location in Austria. She spoke fondly of how she enjoyed the trip and how they learned to ski during that time together. In the scenes that were filmed in the Alps, my dad wore this black cape, matching his 3 bandmates. They can all be seen wearing them on the official movie poster as well. It's a pleasure to share this piece, which is sure to spark warm memories of simpler times for the Beatles fans across the world. Gibson Les Paul 25 out of 50 edition. When I would visit Dad in New York, we would often sit down together, and he would teach me chords to help me improve my guitar playing skills, which in turn helped me to learn new songs. This guitar itself has ties to history, as it's a special order rare model that was launched to commemorate the 25th anniversary of the Les Paul model guitar and the 50th anniversary of Les Paul's career in music. I'm thrilled to offer someone else the opportunity to share in this part of our Lennon family history, as well as celebrate the milestones of Les Paul. Gibson 1959 guitar. This was one of my favourites that I used to play all the time. It had a short neck, so it was easier to play, and I know it was Dad's for sure, as he gave it to me directly. I used it for some of my earlier performances at Kingsmead School in Hoylake. This was around the time that Dad had a new album coming out called Mind Games, and he shipped a box load of the albums signed for everyone at the school.